Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Allah warns Katie about Poppy, and Hope gets another massage from Finn after he defends her. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At Forrester Creations, Hope informs Steffi that the Logans are here to stay. Steffi tells Hope no one is trying to give her and her mom the boot. That's not how things work around there. She thinks she's paranoid. She warns that this reprieve her line's gotten is temporary, and once it fails again it will get the axe. That's it. Just then, Finn appears and asks, "You want to cancel Hope's line?" At the Forrester mansion, Brooke tells Ridge this is the last thing she ever expected. Ridge isn't sure why. She's the perfect person for the job. "Will you help Steffi and me lead this company forward?" He keeps making his case, and she marvels that he's really serious about this. Ridge urges her to say yes. Brooke's flattered, but it's a huge responsibility. Ridge reminds her she's done this before. "You can handle this, you can." Brooke appreciates him realizing her value. But one more question. What about Steffi? How do you think she'll react to all of this? In the design office, RJ thinks this must be one of the best days ever for Luna, who finally knows who her father is. Lay muses that Poppy could have told her years ago, but she didn't. Katie states that she wasn't sure until the paternity test. Lai says, "This definitely changes everything." Katie thinks Bill has a lot of lost time to make up for, which I'm sure he's realizing. Katie doesn't know Poppy well, but her first impression was not how Lee portrays her. Lay says her sister can be very convincing when she needs to be. She's sure she knows how important Katie is to Bill, and she wouldn't want to raise any red flags. Poppy will want them all to think she's sweet and innocent. But she knows how she really operates. Katie asks, "She's really that calculating?" Lai says she's had the same pattern for years when it comes to rich men, and she thought it was the same with Bill. Katie wonders if Lee's starting to see her sister in a different light now. Lai scoffs. Katie encourages RJ to go see Luna at Bill's. His dog's bark are worse than their bite. Lee also urges him to go. Once alone, Lai tells Katie she's shocked. She truly believed Poppy was trying to trap Bill, but Luna is Penelope and Bill's daughter. At Bill's place, Poppy tells Bill and Luna that to see them both so happy is everything she could wish for, and a whole lot more. Poppy tells Bill she loves him even more now that they share a child. Bill loves Poppy for giving him Luna. RJ comes in and Luna tells him, "My dad." Bill Spencer's my dad. They hug. Bill puts his arm around Poppy and they smile. In Forrester's main office, Finn asks if he heard right. "Hope for the future" is one of Forrester's premier lines. She's thinking of eliminating it. Hope says that's exactly what she wants. She wants her and her line to disappear. Steffi feels Hope is twisting her intentions. Hope snaps that her intentions. Hope retorts that her intentions could cost her the line she is so proud of. Finn tells Hope she should be proud. She's done some amazing, meaningful things with Hope for the future. That's why he doesn't understand. "Steffi, why are you doing this to Hope?" In the design office, Ladd tells Katie how much respect she has for Bill, who literally saved her life. The go over Shyla running her off the pier, Ladd losing her memory, and Bill finding her by the wharf behind the restaurant. She was lost and traumatized, but he was so kind and caring. He brought her to his home and nursed her back to health. That's why she wanted to protect him. "I'm here today because of your ex-husband, Katie." Katie muses, "And now your sister has a daughter with him." Lai tells Katie she just hopes Penelope deserves him. At Bill's, RJ says he's thrilled for all of them. Luna and Bill go on about how lucky they are. RJ agrees with Bill that he hit the jackpot. Luna is perfect and he should definitely take care of her. Bill will love and protect her. Poppy too. The three of them have missed out on so much time together, but that makes what they have so much more special. He doesn't want to waste a moment. which is why I want you to move into my home. Luna and Poppy are stunned. Poppy asks if this is what he truly wants. Bill says they're a family and their life as a family begins right here, right now. At the Forrester mansion, Brooke tells Ridge that Steffi may not want her working with them. Logan? Ridge realizes that she and Steffi haven't always seen eye to eye, but they're both great businesswomen and he loves them both. Brooke says they love him too, but she can already see them butting heads. Ridge is sure they can work through disagreements. He thinks it would be great for them to run the company together, and it might be good for their relationship outside of the office as well. In the main office, Steffi tells her husband he's a doctor and needs to stay in his lane. I know Forrester Creations, I know which lines are thriving and which ones are on the way out. Hope complains that just because they hit a rough patch, she thinks it should be on the chopping block without giving it any chance to recover. Finn asks if she thinks it can. Hope says it definitely can, and Ridge and Carter not only agreed, but they also stopped Steffi from killing the line. Steffi says if the line continues its downward trend, there's going to be an issue. Hope complains to Finn that his wife is making this personal. She doesn't just want to cut her line, she wants to eliminate the Logans from Forrester Creations for good. Steffi looks exasperated. Finn tells Steffi their families are intertwined and it's important they all get along. Steffi agrees, but Hope is taking business decisions and making it personal. Hope accuses her of trying to sabotage her entire life. Steffi gets a text from Carter and has to go. She asks Finn to respect her decisions at the office and leaves. Once alone, Hope apologizes to Finn. He says it's okay. She says it's not okay, just like it's not okay for Steffi to target her and her family because they're Logans. She just keeps coming after her. I am just exhausted from all this. She has another migraine coming and asks him to do that little thingy. Finn sits beside her and works on a pressure point on her hand. Is that helping? Hope says, yes, and looks at him some kinda way. Lee sat on the porch of her modest, ivy-clad cottage, the evening sun casting a warm glow on the garden. She took a deep breath, savoring the fragrance of blooming jasmine. Her thoughts were interrupted by the creak of the wooden gate. Katie stood there, a worried look on her face. Lee, can we talk? Katie asked, stepping into the garden. Lee nodded, gesturing for Katie to join her on the porch swing. They sat in silence for a moment, the gentle sway of the swing soothing their nerves. Katie, I need to tell you something about Poppy, Lee began, her voice steady but serious. Katie's eyes widened, her worry deepening. She's not who she seems. Katie's mind raced. Poppy had always been a close friend, a confidant. What could Lee possibly mean? What do you mean, Lee? Poppy has been a good friend. She's always been there for me, Katie replied, her voice tinged with confusion. Lee sighed, her eyes reflecting a mix of concern and determination. I know she appears kind and trustworthy, but there's a side to her that you don't see. I've heard things, seen things. Poppy has her own agenda and I'm afraid it doesn't align with your best interests. Katie felt a chill run down her spine. She had always trusted Lee's instincts and hearing her speak with such conviction made her uneasy. Tell me everything, Lee. I need to know, Katie said, her voice barely above a whisper. Meanwhile, across town, Hope was enjoying a different kind of evening. She lay face down on a massage table, the soft music and dim lighting creating a serene atmosphere. Finn's skilled hands worked on her tense muscles, easing away the stress of the week. His touch was firm yet gentle, each movement precise and deliberate. How are you feeling, Hope? Finn asked, his voice a soothing murmur. Much better, Finn. Your massages always do wonders for me, Hope replied, a content smile spreading across her face. Finn chuckled softly. I'm glad to hear that. You deserve to relax, especially after everything you've been through. Hope's thoughts drifted back to the heated argument she had with Poppy earlier that week. Poppy had accused her of things she hadn't done, and it had taken a toll on her emotionally. Finn had been there for her, defending her and offering support when she needed it most. Thank you, Finn, for always being there for me. I don't know what I'd do without you, Hope said, her voice filled with gratitude. Finn paused for a moment, his hands resting gently on her shoulders. I'll always be here for you, Hope. You mean a lot to me. Hope felt a warmth spread through her chest at his words. Finn had always been more than just a friend. He was her rock, her safe haven in a storm of uncertainty. Back at Lee's cottage, the conversation between Lei and Katie had grown more intense. Poppy has been manipulating you, Katie. She's been spreading rumors, turning people against you. I've seen her do it before, Lei explained, her voice urgent. Katie felt a lump form in her throat. She had noticed the subtle changes in her relationships, the whispers behind her back, but she had never suspected Poppy. Why would she do that? What does she gain from it? Katie asked, her voice trembling. Lei looked at her with pity. Poppy thrives on control and power. She enjoys seeing others suffer, and she hides it well behind a mask of friendship. But I've seen through it, and now you need to see it too. Katie felt a mix of anger and betrayal. How could she have been so blind? She thought of all the times Poppy had been there for her, only to realize that it had all been an act.